The Perennial Philosophy. The Perennial Philosophy is the worldview that has been embraced by a vast majority of the world's greatest spiritual teachers, philosophers, thinkers, and even scientists. It's called perennial or universal because it shows up in virtually all cultures across the globe and across the ages. We find it in India, Mexico, China, Japan, Mesopotamia, Egypt, Tibet, Germany, Greece. And wherever we find it, it has essentially similar features. It is in essential agreement the world over. We moderns, who can hardly agree on anything, find this rather hard to believe. But as Alan Watts summarized the available evidence, thus, we are hardly aware of the extreme peculiarity of our own position, and find it difficult to recognize the plain fact that there has otherwise been a single philosophical consensus of the universal extent. It has been held by men and women who report the same insights and teach the same essential doctrine, whether living today or 6,000 years ago, whether from New Mexico in the far west or from Japan in the far east. This is quite remarkable. I think fundamentally it's a testament to the universal nature of these truths, to the universal experience of a collective humanity that has everywhere agreed to a certain profound truths about the human condition and about its access to the divine. So exactly what are some of the essentials of the perennial philosophy? How many profound truths or points of agreement are there? I'll give 7 of what I think are the most important. 1. Spirit exists. 2. Spirit is found within. 3. Most of us don't realize this spirit within. However, because we are living in a world of sin, separation, and duality, that is, we are living in a fallen or illusionary state. 4. There's a way out of this fallen state of sin or illusion. There's a path to our liberation. 5. If we follow this path to its conclusion, the result is a rebirth or enlightenment, a direct experience of spirit within, a supreme liberation, which 6 marks the end of sin and suffering, and which 7 issues in social action of mercy and compassion on behalf of all sentient beings. The perennial philosophy, the term was made famous by Huxley, but coined by Leibniz. The transcendental essence of the great religions has as its core the notion of advaita or advaya, non-duality, which means that reality is neither one nor many, neither permanent nor dynamic, neither separate nor unified, neither pluralistic nor holistic. It is entirely and radically above and prior to any form of conceptual elaboration. It is strictly unqualifiable. If it is to be discussed at all, then, as W.T. Stace so carefully pointed out, it must involve paradoxical statements. So it is true that reality is one, but equally true that it is many. It is transcendent, but also immanent. It is prior to this world, but it is also not other to this world, and so on. Suranami Maharishi had a perfect summary of the paradox of the ultimate. The world is illusory. Brahman alone is real. Brahman is the world.